Thanks for joining me on the web. I'm News on 6 meteorologist Mike Grogan. We have severe weather for our afternoon and early evening hours. A severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 5 o'clock for the counties just east and south of Tulsa. And now a tornado watch for parts of southeastern Oklahoma until 8 p.m. This is the zone that tornadoes are most likely today. And back behind it, flooding, rainfall, high winds and hail. And that's a threat for all counties highlighted here. As we go through the afternoon, the tornado threat is at the lower category for severe weather concerns. But of course, high winds have already been reported, up to 70-mile-per-hour gusts. Hail also a concern with some of these storms. We could see quarter to golf ball size hail in the heaviest of those cells that do pop up through the afternoon. And flash flooding, that's of greatest concern this afternoon, and that is why a flash flood watch is up for the entire region through the evening hours. In fact, we have a number of flash flood warnings extending really all across green country, from the Tulsa area to Muskogee, Tahlequah, into Arkansas and down south of I-40 now. So just about anywhere you travel in a heavy downpour, count on using extra caution and make sure you're watching out for any standing or moving water on a roadway. That could be a sign that your life is in danger should you cross into that. So that's what's going on this afternoon. Let's talk about the timeline for this as we move forward. First of all, the most likely area for rainfall this afternoon is Tulsa southward. If you live north of Tulsa, you might have some intermittent rain or downpours, but the amounts will be much lighter. That's the good news for the Arkansas River and Verdigris River basins. But to the south, we are looking at substantial amounts of rainfall on the order of 1 to 3 inches. Through 3 o'clock today, we expect bands of storms to continue to funnel through Tulsa and points to the east and northeast. To the south, though, is where that severe threat will lie. Greatest south of I-40, where a few cells could produce those very powerful winds, the large hail, and perhaps even have a tornado threat. That will carry on through 5 o'clock, though. By that point, the cold front is continuing to move southward, limiting the severe weather threat, though rain may occur north of it. Rain will become more intermittent by Tulsa by the time we get to rush hour, but still wet roadways anticipated. But the rain may not fully end until we get closer to sunset from Tulsa and back to the north and west and to the south and east. It may linger into our evening hours just a bit longer before clearing out later tonight. So kind of breaking it down for your timeline, through the early afternoon hours, rainfall just off and on expected. Severe weather threat carries on into southeastern Oklahoma through at least 6 o'clock. The chance of rain, though, will slowly go down. So by late in the afternoon, we'll get more and more breaks. The chance at any given spot about 50% by 6 p.m. around the metro area. And thereafter, the chance is fairly low. We should be all done with it by after dark or so. Your timeline for rainfall looks like this. At 5 o'clock today, still stormy in many areas, especially south of Tulsa. 75 degrees at the warmest. 66 by 9 o'clock. The roadways may be damp, but the rain should be ending, and by tomorrow morning, a lot of dew on the grass, but a nice, cool, quiet start to the day at 58 degrees. We'll see a beautiful day to follow Thursday, a high of only 80 with ample sunshine, drier air, low humidity. Friday, also a beautiful day, a cool start, a mild finish. Saturday also looking okay as south winds return, though becoming muggier with additional clouds. And that night into Sunday morning, our first round of strong storms could occur, and we might have a few repeated rounds into early next week. Not exactly what we need, but we'll keep those temperatures below 90 degrees for a high each of those days.